Praise be the dead air. Your attention unwavering to the dead air. Gaze past the thick smoke and see all dead air.
All right. We are officially started.
How do we want to start this thing?
That's a great, wonderful question. Should we
Hello, guys. Welcome to the Dead Hair Podcast. Jacob and Nick and Brandon, as well as Patrick and Cannon. Thank you all for joining us today.
Damn, butchered my name.
Canon. All right.
Ouch.
We can do like proper intros if we want, because this is the inaugural episode, folks. Isn't that brilliant?
Oh yeah.
I'm really excited for this idea because I don't know you two guys at all. So it's kind of like, it's like a fun little idea to start a podcast with two people who have no clue who they are at all. So introducing yourselves to me, it's like introducing yourself to everyone else that could be listening.
Sure. I could start first if you guys want. All right. So my name is Jacob, also known by Table Fork to many people. A couple people, in fact, they decided to change their names to other utensils, but have yet to play online with me for quite some time now. I've been friends with Brandon, I would say,
It's been a couple years.
over 4 years now.
Yeah, like vicariously on and offline.
Yeah. No, I'm serious. Like, it's been like what? It's definitely been over 4 years now, because I remember my freshman year of college.
Yeah, I think I was still in high school at the time. We for the context, we randomly met Jacob in an Overwatch lobby, like by complete like rando scenario.
It was so great. Yeah, it was a good.
Who's your man?
It was really when we started playing Minecraft that we got along with each other, though.
That's true. There was less combat barks.
People.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people. Anyways, that's my intro. I also have a prosthetic. I'm not gonna tell you where though.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
One interesting fact about yourself.
Yeah, we have to figure out which one's a lie out of all those other truths.
My name is Kanan. I'm going to university in New Brunswick, and I've known Brandon. Since 2016 is probably the best.
Middle school, yeah.
No, before that, yeah, middle school. God, I forgot about that. But and I don't really have much of an online presence, but just itching to get talking with the fellas.
This was Kanan's brainchild in a way, because he messaged me randomly. I was like, "You want to like start a podcast?" I'm like, "Bro, I've had this idea for like."
He's been trying.
I have, because like, just to kind of like. Oh, sorry, I don't want to take away from your. Are you finished? What you're saying? Okay.
You're good. I'm done. You're good. Go.
Because when throughout the summer, I was like, podcasts are kind of fun, and then I met Patrick in college, and I'm like, he's an articulate guy who can like hold a conversation. I like talking to him. Dare I say, respect him.
Oh, damn.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
No, and then I was like, Patrick, we should start a podcast, just you and me, it'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, okay. But like, that's kind of a weird thing to drop on someone in Italy. And then Kanan messaged me randomly. I was like, we should start a podcast again. Because we had one a long time ago.
Yeah.
But,
RIP the old podcast.
they're foul. They're so foul.
I'm so glad none of the episodes I appeared on could get me canceled, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry to hear that from you.
This is a revamp.
Well, it's funny. Yeah, I was trying to kind of do that with this podcast where Brandon texted me and was like, "Hey, you want to do a podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah, is this going to be a soapbox to spout my political beliefs?" And Brandon's like, "Yeah, sure, go for it." So thank you guys for joining.
Like, hardcore conservative. No, I'm kidding.
Brandon, please delete my 9/11 jokes from the last podcast. Please, for the love of God, dude.
They stay up.
They stay up, unlike the towers did.
Single them out and then put them on his LinkedIn, please. Double them up.
Fucking LinkedIn, boys.
Yeah, no, this is.
Do you have a LinkedIn? Who does have? Do you guys have LinkedIn?
No.
I do. I got spotted on it the other day, and I don't know how to change it or do anything about it. Because I don't know if you guys know this about LinkedIn, but when someone views your profile,
you
get a notification.
Yeah. My roommate was telling me that last night. I'm like, what? That's weird.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, Baskin Robbins looked at my profile. That's
Ooh,
cool.
Moving up.
Yeah, man. I had Dave and Buster's. I was like, what?
You had a Dave and Buster's. Look at your
A D&B?
LinkedIn. A D&B?
Yeah, dude.
You had a D&B in your LI? Man, that's
Yeah, dude. I don't know how the fuck I'm pulling it. I don't know how I'm pulling them, but every once in a while I get a notification. It's like some random American corporation.
I had the local Fox station view my profile.
That's based.
See, that's cool. You could be a Fox reporter.
yeah. There you go.
Well, that's actually my major. Like, I graduated with TV production.
To be Tucker
In
Carlson.
Fox studies. Yeah.
In Fox Studies.
And Fox studies, yeah.
Local Foxes in my area? Thank you.
Yeah. So you guys want to talk about that other podcast you had,
Oh,
how-
we can touch on that, I guess.
and how this kind of grew out of it, or
It would be great to like talk about the past and just like revamp as to why we just decided to rebrand. You know,
Blow it up.
Bumble Attic was the name of it, and that's a really shitty name.
Yeah.
So like, this
I
must
like
have been this was a long time ago. It was me and Nick. We were like, we should start a podcast. But when you're 17, you have no life experience, so you have nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
You have no life experience. You have no good anecdotes. You have no good stories. So it was really boring and shitty. And then when COVID hit, we had to do it all online. And like, there were some okay episodes with it, but
I liked the 9-man crew we ran.
yeah, there was
on one
9
episode
people on it
online.
once,
oh my goodness,
and
wow.
and
Yeah.
somehow
that
it
was the
functioned.
Easter episode.
That's small people, big discussions? Is that what's
Yeah,
the-
I'm surprised that it functioned and it wasn't like just people talking over each other the whole time. It worked. It
Yeah, it
wasn't
really did.
good or entertaining, but yeah, it was fine.
Definitely a uniquely COVID thing, though, you know? Because,
Yes.
everybody was just sitting there, they're like, I got nothing better to do than hop on
Yeah,
this Bumble Attic call, you know?
and now we're revamping it because it's been 3 years since, and we're now better people, presumably.
I'm way
So
worse.
much more life
Way
experience.
worse person.
I've actually dealt with 2 rejections since then, so that's what I've learned.
So you've learned nothing.
Nothing worthwhile. No. Fuck. Well, we're right up
You'll
the.
get there eventually, boss. I promise you.
I'm already giving up. We're right up. We're right up the heels of summer, boys. What'd you guys do for the past 3 months all summer?
I worked landscaping.
Okay.
With a 3-man crew. 2 other guys, great dudes, love them.
What did you make? What did you landscape? What did you make?
We just cut grass. I whippersnipped all summer, basically.
Ooh, okay.
Honest work, buddy.
Yeah.
Smoked a lot of cigarettes.
Oh, foul.
Yeah, it was a rough summer.
It was a rough summer. Would you say it's rough?
Yeah, it was rough, man. We, out here in Sackville, it's like,
Oh, you in Sackville, New Brunswick?
yeah, middle of nowhere.
Ah, okay.
Proper landscape in
Yeah.
cigarette county, if you ask me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, but it was just it was fine. Back-breaking labor though, like 12-hour days, 7 to 7, Monday to Friday.
Is that why? Just-
Savage.
I mean, I don't mean to segue too fast from the discussion from the rest of everyone, but is that why you quit football?
No.
No, okay.
Quit football. Just got a lot of head trauma. I think I'm just
Oh.
noticeably slower than I used to be,
That's
and it's just
no good.
I love football. I love everybody a part of the team, man, and I miss those guys a lot. But it's just it took a lot out of me mentally.
You got to look out for number
personally.
1, right?
Yeah, I just had to I don't know. I gave it hard 2 years trying, and it just hasn't really brought me the joy it used to. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna blow it up, do something new.
Also, I'm all over the place. I'm so fucking excited and jittery, but I haven't spoke to Kanan in an actual year.
Last summer, bro.
It's documented the last time I interacted with you.
This guy tried to what is it? Irish goodbye me, asshole.
When?
You got in your car and left the party. At Nick's house.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that entirely. Yeah,
It's like, you bastard.
I'm awful with goodbyes, dog. The Irish one's the only one I know. Especially
Can't
when it's
confirm.
when it's someone I know I'm not going to see for a while because I get emotional.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I'd like to make a trip down to Halifax. I think that'd be nice.
Yeah, man, you're always welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
100%. Sorry, were you done with your summer story? I'm sorry. I'm talking over everyone. I'm fucking so jittery today.
It's been a while since we chatted too, Brandon.
It's true. I've been gooning.
The time you spoke to me was over text on Instagram. You saw me at a rave, didn't you?
I was so fucking drunk that day.
You were just so lovable, and I was like, "Oh, Brandon."
I was like, life is
Yeah, he
finite.
snapped me, and he like a picture of a drink, and he was like, "I'm drinking this drink for you." And I saved it. I was like, "I love you, man."
Based chef.
Oh, Base Chef is a great one. That's a great meme.
My summer's been great too. I mean, just this last spring, I graduated from college.
Hey, good for you.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah, just started up my job now at the local news station, just around me. Not just working as a PA right now, but hierarchy.
Yeah,
I'll move
that's
up
where it goes,
eventually.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But everyone's really nice. I try to do as good as I can. I try to make suggestions, not demands, obviously, but
Yeah, totally.
making a good reputation with myself.
Gotta climb that ladder somewhere, right?
Yeah, that was mostly my summer. Whenever it comes to like free time, though, you see me at like raves. I actually just went to a convention not too long ago.
That's based.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys see my profile picture, but I was going as a character from Chainsaw Man. Y'all are familiar with it.
No.
I want to be,
I
but I'm
thought
not.
it was. I'm not gonna lie. I've been looking at that profile picture for ages, and I thought it was that dude from the 1975.
Matty Healy? It does look a lot like him. Yeah.
I was like, why is he on a picture of Matty Healy? I was fucking.
Wow, that's an amazing Matty Healy cosplay, yeah.
Amazing. I'm Matty Healy, Tom Holland.
Matty
I can
Healy,
be
yeah.
anybody.
That's fucking
Nathan
awesome.
Fillion.
Kanan's profile picture is O.J. Simpson. Sorry, let's.
Hey, Twitter world.
Yeah, it's your boy
It's X
Juice.
now, bruv. It's X. Can I ask a question about darts?
Yeah.
When you're outside in the summer or winter and you spark up a dart, does it warm you up at all? Like it
No,
would...
definitely not. Nah, not a. Yeah, let's say that.
Interesting.
No, okay. I've always wondered on like on a crisp autumnal day if you're feeling a little nip in the air, if you sparked one up, it would warm you up a little bit or not.
I think cigarettes are best enjoyed in the summer, and I often quit in like the fall winter months because it's super cold.
Seasonal smoker.
That's interesting. Okay, yeah.
I think
A social smoker.
I suppose if you put the lit up end on yourself, you won't be so cold anymore.
that's true.
Yeah.
In a very concentrated spot. My favorite.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
My favorite anti-smoking ad was like it was a band, right? And they were like practicing their whatever the fuck, and like the trumpet player, something that, like a wind instrument. They got up and they were like, "All right, I'm gonna go out for a smoke," and the rest of the band was like, "Again." And that was the ad. It was like, it's really annoying when you get up for a smoke all the time when we're doing something. That was the ad. It was just like, it's really fucking annoying.
Have you seen the one? I'm trying to remember who did it. It might have been just like Health Canada or something like that. Who there was like this guy sitting on the table with his head poking through his legs, so like his ass was facing the camera, and he was obviously trying to, like when you fart and you can push like the flame through, and he's like, I need a lighter, and they were all like, oh shit, sorry man, none of us have lighters, and it was just like smoking, like you're behind the times or something.
It's so interesting though, because like I remember growing up, and I never imagined like anybody I knew like in school like ever smoking cigarettes. Really, like I definitely had like that vibe that's like, we're the generation's gonna beat smoking.
Oh, how wrong we were.
And then we all like a bunch of people turned 18 and just started smoking cigarettes, and it's like, damn.
Smoking cigarettes, having sex in the bathroom, fucking in the couch. Yeah, it's awful.
Putting shit all over the walls.
Yeah, spraying shit over the walls. I
hate it.
I was a culprit.
I hate it when they do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my high school.
Poop wall high.
I was the one who did it.
Poop Waller.
These guys are admitting to a crime.
Just smearing shit on the wall.
Yeah, it's going on your LinkedIn profile, but Fox News can see that. Shit smear 2002.
Patrick, how was your summer? Everyone else has it.
It was good. It was fine.
You were all over the map.
Yeah, oh yes, I did a road trip. I accompanied my friend who was bartending down in Las Vegas, Nevada, and when he moved down there, he didn't register his car in the States, so he had 12 months, or it was to be impounded and taken away from him. So he decided the most logical thing to do was just drive it back to Nova Scotia, our home province, where he would reset and get another 12 months where he didn't have to register his car. So I flew down there, and we spent about 2 weeks coming back up through Denver and Kansas City and Chicago, Toronto, Montreal, and then back into Halifax. And then he then sold his car. He didn't drive it back down. But yeah, no. So that was all right. I realized throughout the trip that we are very different people because I hadn't seen him for a couple
that'll happen.
About a year, yeah, and that we were into very different stuff, so that made it very interesting for what we did. But I will say that we didn't have we spoke the entire time, and it was maybe like 55 hours of driving, and there wasn't like a lull in conversation, so that was
that's good,
very interesting. Yeah, pretty crazy to think about.
Yeah, that's
very good stuff.
That's impressive, honestly. Like if you're like anywhere with someone for a long time, I would expect like at least probably half an hour of like silence, but no, we just talked straight through. So much so that when we got to Montreal, we went to this one tiki bar that was in the basement that he really wanted to go to, and they had phenomenal drinks. It's called, are we doing free sponsorship? Sure, why not?
Why
not? Yeah, why not?
Not a sponsor though.
Le Mal Nécessaire, I believe, Necessary Evil in English.
Okay.
And we showed up there, and we sat next to what was actually pretty awkward. We sat next to a table of girls, but then the next table over were two girls who my friend who is single really wanted to chat to. So trying to maneuver this move while every time we looked over, we locked eyes with the table of girls in the middle that he didn't want to talk to. So it was weird to try to do this leapfrog situation, but they ended up leaving, and he went to go talk to the two girls who he wanted to talk to see if they can bring the tables together. And they both kind of said, we have boyfriends, so I don't know if you want to do that. And then he just flatly said, honestly, I'm not here to pick you up. I've just only talked to the same guy for 56 hours straight. I would love to have someone else to talk to. And then they were like, oh, you poor thing. Yes, please do. So then we just chatted with them the rest of the night.
That's nice and wholesome.
But yeah.
Nice. It's because the Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
The Wizard of Oz.
That's awesome. That's so funny.
But other than that, nothing too much. Brandon, you and I hung out a couple times.
Yeah, we went to a couple shows.
Went to a couple shows and things like that, and yeah, no.
What shows?
Like live bands and stuff. We should talk about Radstorm.
Yeah.
Radstorm's you love that place.
I do love Radstorm. It's this like a cooperative, I guess you would say, here in Halifax that they just. Yes, and they just got a space together and invite a bunch of local artists. So there's like, what are there, like seamstresses in there and fashion people and designers and people who do screen printing of shirts and sketch artists and
to kind of like
a bunch of stuff.
Paint the picture of it. It's like some guy's house that they gutted and like turned into like a music venue. So there's like posters all over the wall. It's like it's like if you want to use the bathroom, it's like a bathroom with like a door and shit. Yeah. It's not like a public washroom, it's like a bathroom. It's legit someone's home.
It's so great that they're like, if you're thirsty, they'll be like, okay, well, there's a sink over there, and there's little teacups that you can fill up with water, but make sure that you like wash them and rinse them out afterwards so that someone else can use them.
They have like an oven in there too. It's just hanging out. If you want a chair, you like pick up like a wooden chair. It's really cool. It's like a super punk rock like commie fucking. There's scribbles all over the walls. There's no inch that's not covered with something.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's just a place for bands to like go in front of the garage and fucking jam out. It's dope.
Yeah, it's really dope. And then when we're out on these nights out, Brandon and I normally, if we're sitting at like the end of the table, we'll get on these different conversations that aren't so much for the rest of the group.
It's funny because
if you will.
To other people in our class, like Patrick's like this really nice guy, and he's a nice guy. He's great, like you guys know him. But like when I talk to Patrick, I see a different side of him. I think that's really really intriguing, which is why I figured this would work. So.
Yeah, that's why I thought the podcast would be good too. But the only thing I worry about is those conversations that we side table. If they ever got to the main table, we'll see. We'll see how they.
How would we explain?
How they go down.
Table's fork.
Red rooms.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Do you guys know what red rooms are? Like, do you want me to send you a little video on it, or you guys know?
Make sure you have some Bitcoin too.
Can't
I'm actually not. No, I actually don't.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, why don't we walk through? Why don't Jacob, you like try to figure it out, and we can only answer yes or no to your questions until we
that's fun.
figure out what the red room is.
Is it a brothel?
No.
No.
A red room. I'm assuming you put the pictures in the water and then you hang it up on a clothesline.
Good guess, but no.
Yeah, I think that's a different kind of room.
Yes and no.
Well, I mean that is a red room.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a room that's red.
Okay, I don't know then. I give up.
Okay.
All right.
What's the next thing on the top list?
My innocent minds, people, don't make fun of me.
I envy it.
Yeah, man.
Next topic. Why dead hair?
Dead hair?
Yeah, dead hair.
Dead air?
It's dead air, dude.
Ouch.
No. You don't say the age. Not like that though.
Dead air. So there's actually a story behind this. When I was working in the summer, I worked at a cafe, and I worked with a very funny fellow by the name of Nick. And he has this thing in his notes app where it's like thinking of band names. So like we'll like have a conversation and be like, and then I like ate a bunch of bacon off the floor or some shit. And he's like, yo, bacon off the floor. That's a fucking great band name. And he has like a list of it. And one of them was like, he was thinking of like double entendres with like playing cards. So he's like, bury the king with spades or something. And then like, so he thought of dead air, like the heir to the throne. And dead air is like silence. And I think that would be pretty awkward for a podcast. Yeah.
I'm a fan of dead hair.
So I just fucking stole it from this guy, is what I'm saying.
So dumb.
Shout
it
out
always
Nick.
just makes me think of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and that episode where they make a podcast.
Is that true?
And then Frank, like when they don't talk, he's just like dead air.
That's really funny. I did not know that was a thing. That's awesome though. Yeah, it's that.
Yeah, man.
It's the Danny DeVito show.
I wanted to. I'm very passionate about the subject.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to kind of hold a moment of silence for some legends lost in the last couple of weeks. For me, the big one, the one that hits deep, is Jimmy Buffett. Just a beautiful singer, beautiful man, and just living life. I hope he's eating his cheeseburger in the big paradise upstairs now.
Okay.
If anyone else would like to add their submission.
This is a fun weekly segment.
Welcome to episode 1. Episode 1. Who are you mourning? That's a title.
Well, definitely Steve Harwell, my bad. Lead singer for Smash Mouth.
Did you ever see the video of people throwing bread at him and he gets mad?
Yeah, that was actually near Universal.
It's big.
What kind of bread? Why?
Like they're just throwing bread at him in like a venue, and he's like, "Who the fuck's throwing bread?" And they kept doing it.
Is he gluten intolerant?
No, I think they just had bread and they thought it'd be funny.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
It's a moment in history. Poor guy.
Patrick, are you mourning anybody?
Who am I mourning these days? Her Majesty the Queen, as always, every night before I go to bed.
Topical.
Boo!
Did you guys see Will Smith slap Chris Rock?
Fuck you.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, has it really been that long since we had a podcast?
Yes.
Damn.
In other Chris Rock news, I saw him leaving Coachella on the back of a truck.
Great.
Oh,
Yeah.
is he okay?
Fucking.
In other Chris news, Chris Chan got released recently.
Chris Chan did get
Yeah!
the case was dismissed, and the car was in Barb Chandler's house in the Sonichu Temple
He
recently.
didn't do it.
There's an interesting. Okay, are we gonna?
Is this a Zelda thing?
Yeah. Is this a Zelda thing?
Yes, yeah. Dude.
You said temple. I don't
The
know.
Sonichu Temple, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we can go. Okay, we'll go back to Chris Chan later, maybe next time. But I don't want to talk about Chris Chan.
Pivot. Hard pivot.
Hard pivot. I'm mourning Wyndham Rotunda.
Oh, what's that?
Who?
He is the wrestler Bray Wyatt.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
Since I was a kid, I fucking adored this guy because his like, when you think of wrestling, you think of people suplexing people, but this guy would make it into like an art form. He would make really interesting characters. When he first started, his whole gimmick that the company gave him was, yeah, you're fat. Your name's Husky Harris. You're a fat guy. And then he like was out on an injury or something. He went back to the developmental branch to like hone his skills or whatever. And he's like, I don't want to be Husky Harris anymore. So then he came back with a whole new gimmick of like a cult leader with like a lantern and sits on a rocking chair with long hair. And then he became like this fucking horror icon for a while. And he had like a bunch of like burly guys with beards and he called the Wyatt family and his name was Bray Wyatt. And I fucking adore him.
Oh, all right.
God rest his soul, man.
All right. I gotta observe a moment of silence here.
How long?
Dead air.
Dead air!
Dead air! Dead air!
Let's do 30 minutes of silence. Okay, I'll count to 10.
What's the longest gooning sesh y'all ever had?
Dude, I've been meaning to talk to you about this. Like, come on, publicly admitting to gooning, dude. Don't call yourself a goon.
What are you talking about?
What are you doing with your life?
What are you talking about?
I saw you post on your Instagram,
When?
and you were like, I don't know, it was on your story, and it's just a picture of like you with like Jacob and Nick, and it's like 4 gooners or something.
Oh yeah,
and I was like,
that's
dude,
when
what the fuck are you doing?
that's when Zach and Michael came down and we were drinking, and I was incredibly intoxicated, and then I just put God's biggest gooners. It was a picture of all 4 of us, and it said God's greatest gooners.
That's hilarious.
It was foul.
From your YouTube videos, it looks like you and Nick and Jacob and a bunch of other people, I'm assuming, had a great summer.
It was okay. I went to shows really, and I didn't upload anything over the summer because it was too hot, and I didn't want to. I was working full time, and I made a whole video about this where, because I'm awful at confiding, so I do it publicly, which is strange. So I don't know what my problem is, but
Well, it's just a mental thing, really. Can't help it.
yeah, I'm a fucking deficient fuck.
Fuck you, Brandon.
Fair enough, warranted even.
No, what I
Yeah,
mean is
yeah.
that like you're a busy man, you're working full time, trying to keep up. You said you guys are in school now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just-
we're
just
in
started.
we're in film studies, the screen arts.
yeah, buddy.
If you don't know.
Hey, there you go, that boys.
Studying English.
You
I'm
are
gonna be a teacher, I think.
okay.
It's gonna take me. It's gonna take me another probably like 3 to get my degree, though. Unfortunately.
Yeah, you switched majors, didn't you?
Yeah, and like just because of football, I was taking like
Right.
decreased course loads.
I see. I mean, at least you'll be busy for a while.
Oh yeah, lots of class coming up.
Can't say you're being lazy about it if you're just doing it, but longer.
I have been wanting to talk to you, Brandon, about the Meat Mountain video for some time now.
What would you like to discuss?
I am in love with that video.
I wish I got more coverage. It's very short.
Yeah, it's short compared to the other videos, but like I am just like so like I honestly think you should make a series out of like secret menu items you go to like fast food restaurants for.
I had a list of videos I wanted to make during the summer that were similar to that, and I didn't get any of them done, which is fine. It's no one's fault. I think I saw. Yeah, I have the list right here. I wanted to do I want to go to Scotia Speedway and like watch a race, I guess.
Yes, I wanted to do that too.
That was cool.
Let's go.
I guess, yeah, we still can. What else do I have? The guys take on the beach. Okay, that's kind of lame. Feeding ducks competition. I don't blame myself for not doing these. Oh, there's a baseball video. I wanted to do a baseball video. I was gonna get like a bunch of Big League Chew. I was gonna get a bunch of sunflower seeds. We were gonna go like a diamond and just fucking.
I'd love to get
and just
into a baseball.
fucking miss the ball over and over.
Go to the batting cages, earn some proficiency.
Some proficiency
on your
bonus.
Star list. Yeah, Sorry, I've been playing Persona.
That's fine. That's a weird thing to apologize for.
Yeah.
Sorry, I express intrigue and other things that you might not.
Are you playing Persona 5?
Yeah, I've been back on it. Like, I don't know if you guys care about it, really. I just like the game.
You're allowed to like things that other people don't. In fact, it's
I,
encouraged.
yes, yeah, very much so.
I'm also on my 7th playthrough of Elden Ring.
I fucking love Elden Ring.
Dude, I can't beat the fucking fire giant. I've been on it for a month.
That's in
A month.
Yeah, he's a
dude.
bitch.
I gave up. I literally gave up. I'm done. I can't play it anymore.
That's
Dude,
fair.
I just can't. I've been doing it.
Bro, the
tried.
second phase when he starts dropping a bunch of fucking fire boulders on you and they kill you instantly, ass.
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I'm really just not a fan. I love the game though.
No, it's art. It's art.
I played it like the first 200 hours just straight.
just stick a toothpick in his belly mouth. I'm sure
Yeah.
like it'll get the food out of him. Yeah.
I don't know. It hasn't been working. It's been frustrating me.
I've been on the
And give him a flower.
I've been on the toothpick game lately.
Oh, you're a toothpick guy now?
I am because I think I have an oral fixation.
Oh.
I just have.
He was rolling up his sleeves earlier today too with the toothpick in his
I
mouth.
was.
And he was kicking lockers
I
and
was.
slamming them too.
And
Yeah.
you remember what I said? I think I called someone a pipsqueak, and I don't know what happened. I
You
don't know-
did, and you said
He's
why
so
I oughta
cool.
at
I
one
said
point.
why I ought and like roll and I like
You did, yeah.
God, he's so cool.
I did, and I
Yeah.
fucking like wound my fist behind my back and stuff. I don't know what got into
Yeah.
it. I don't know what got into
And the
it.
teacher turned the other way. I saw that. They were walking down the hall. They turned the other way when they saw you.
They
You
did.
look good in that leather jacket though, Brandon. I'm not gonna lie.
Leather?
Well, he wears letter jackets a lot of the time. With like,
That's what I said, leather
Oh, I
jacket.
heard leather.
Yeah.
Faux leather. Faux letter.
Oh, letter.
Faux letter words.
you guys been keeping up with the Wordle? You see that yesterday?
no, I'm not keeping up with the fucking word.
Do you play Wordle still?
Oh, you're missing out. Well, yeah, like I just couldn't contribute to the Elden Ring conversation because I haven't played it yet. So I figured I'd show that I am too a gamer and have all the same qualities as the other gamers.
See, Jacob has Persona 5. You have
actually-
Wordle.
Yeah.
If Barbie taught me one thing,
I'm
it's
like-
that don't talk about your interests around women.
Yeah. Barbie taught me one thing, and that I think we should go back to men ruling the world.
I think you might have missed the point.
What point?
I guess so.
It's
Dude,
pretty
the good
colors.
guy literally lost in the movie.
Knuff? Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a cool guy.
Did I miss something?
He did. He was the loser at the end, I suppose. If there was
I kind of fell asleep after the horses, though.
Yeah.
like a true man falling asleep after the horses. I think we should just say it. We're just all toxic masculine people.
I am.
Yeah,
clearly.
Yeah, I struggle with it daily, and it will not get better.
I'm not even
proud.
good enough to, like I'm too masculine to even admit that. So I won't.
Well, the thing is, I was being ironic. I was joking. I wasn't being serious.
Yeah.
I'm
That's right, bro.
I'm actually,
I know you.
I'm actually strong as fuck, and I can pull women if I want, but I choose not to.
I guess it's a bad time for me to, say that I just got out of an abusive gaslighting relationship recently.
Way.
Pussy.
What did you call him?
Pussy. Enjoy it like a real man. Take it.
No,
Would you
I'm
like to
good
discuss
now.
that?
You know what? Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You need to stop judging my.
No. Full name drop. Full name drop.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Yeah. Do a
First,
maiden
middle,
name and
last.
the three numbers at the back of her credit card. Too.
Yeah.
Just say stop.
It's
Going. No, please go.
It's
Please
been-
no. Unload. I want you to fucking.
no. I'm.
Again with the gooning shit,
Okay.
dude.
Well, that's
You want him to unload on you? You sick bitch.
I'm glad I'm able to share this with everyone, but this person would just nonstop judge me for my actions, just going to get a drink, going to hang out with my family instead of texting her. It's just I've had enough.
Fair enough,
oh,
man. Fair
yeah,
enough.
good to be.
3 days ago that I broke up with her.
Well, good to be on the other side of that.
So I'm good now. Actually, it's funny too because I was hanging out with one of my friends. She cooked me dinner, and
Bitch.
one of my ex's friends happened to catch my story when I posted it on Instagram.
Okay.
And I blocked her on everything, just so you know.
Okay.
Blocked her on Instagram, blocked her on contacts. She had to get a new phone just to text me, "Oh, you and blank look so cute together. You guys make a perfect couple." Heart emoji, and I'm like, okay. Like she leaves like at minimum 7 voicemails a day this past week. She's fucking nuts. Never date a girl with BPD.
Dead air.
Dead
So
air.
do you guys want to like do the show weekly or? I'm sorry. I'm glad.
Anyway, I've been happily dating a woman for 6 months, so.
Holy guacamole, dude!
Yeah.
The fuck's that like?
It's fine. It happens.
Okay,
No, I'm
it
kidding.
happens.
I like her a lot. She's really
That's
great.
good.
I love her. Yeah. I gotta
Hey,
cover my
great
ass
stuff.
in case she decides to listen.
I mean, you shouldn't have to cover your ass.
God, you didn't capture what we were saying earlier, right?
Yup.
Yeah.
In fact, the podcast just
Yeah.
started now. Have you guys ever? I'm talking like fucking XQC right now. Have you guys ever encountered what's your? Let me try this again. Homeless encounters.
Yes.
Yeah, I caught a lot of homeless this.
You
this
caught?
summer.
In a big net.
In a big net.
No,
what do you do with them?
I encountered them.
Like a Willy Coyote trap.
Yeah, he put them in a cage and
Yeah.
let them just fucking wither. That's awful. I can't believe you did that.
Yeah, man. We actually. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty bad, but for real though, they were crazy. Like in Moncton, like the
For
homeless
real.
population is nuts.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Lot of
Same here.
crack. A lot of crack in Moncton.
No, not enough cracking, honestly.
Have you ever given money to the homeless? Like a homeless person asking for it?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Because I have like an anecdote about that. So I was
Please.
Yeah, I was going to Superstore one time to get some chicken because I'm a fat fuck.
Yeah.
And then outside there was a lady who was in a wheelchair with a small dog, and then she asked me. Well, she said to like simplify. She was like, I hate to even ask. It's so embarrassing, but like I'm just trying to get some food. Do you have any money? And visually I could tell that she wasn't impaired. She wasn't like off anything. She was like, I recently became homeless. I live in a tent. I looked for change. I didn't have any, so I gave her a $5. And then she started crying. She started tearing up, and I was like, okay, this is real. And I had to get out of there really fast before I got emotional. So I was like, I hope things get better for you. And I went inside. Shortly thereafter, I see her also in there. So she stayed true to her word and bought food with the money I gave her, which is great. So that was a feel-good experience. I was like, okay, maybe I should give money more often. And then a couple days ago, I think, I didn't even encounter. He walked up to me and was like, hey, man, you got any money for me? And I was like, let's see where this goes. So I also gave him a $5. And then he asked for more money. He asked for more money. He said, please, man, you got any more to get me any closer to my goal? And I'm like, no. And I walked away. I gave him $5 and I said, no, I don't have any more for you. Even though he clearly seen that I did. And that was like a good dichotomy of like, well, only give money to people who look like they actually need it.
Yeah.
Because this guy had bare boogies in his nose, boys.
Ah.
Similar thing with me. I was walking out of a gas station that served sandwiches, right? I got my sandwich. I went to my car, and as soon as I got in there, guy in a wheelchair, who didn't even look like he was impaired, just walked in. Hey man, can you buy me a sandwich? And I was in the moment, I was like, I just got out of work. I was so tired, so I just had to come up with something and be like, oh. Did you say something? Like I had to pretend like I don't speak English very well.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, what kind of accent? Sorry, where were you trying to be from?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't tell from the accent.
Yeah.
I'm from Turkmenistan.
Ah, our
He was
Stodska.
making
Oh.
it. He was making it up on the fly.
You went Borat on him.
I'm
Okay.
from Kolechia.
I went full on Borat. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fucking awesome.
Okay.
He was like, sandwich. Can you get me a sandwich? He believed it though,
No.
and I was like, I'm sorry, my English is not so good.
Fuck.
and he was like, and then at the end he was like,
Gave
went
up.
to my car. Yeah.
They're...
That was a funny troll moment from Jacob.
Yeah, you fucking trolled that guy. You absolutely fucking trolled him. Next time you should like pretend you're Peter Griffin in his Black Ops lobby or something.
Stupid.
No. Whoa!
Good heavens.
Put the voice changer on him. Yeah, it's a tricky thing, like you're saying, Brandon. Lots of time, it's not for food and the like. Well, I say lots of time. I have no fucking clue. But yeah, normally I try to like the people outside the superstore and stuff like that. Where most of us here are students, so we don't have a lot of capital to our name. So I just if I bought a bunch of bananas or something like that,
right?
Like,
if you have something, yeah.
Yeah, and I had a friend growing up that his aunt lived in Boston, where there was a lot of homeless people at the time, and he said that she would always just have a bundle of bananas in her front seat, and like the panhandlers that go up and down the street,
okay.
she would give them fruit or food or something like that, like a granola bar or something. So
Yeah.
It's the little things when it comes down to it. Like if you don't have any money to give, if they react negatively to you giving them food, then that's kind of a telltale sign to be like, well, you didn't want food, did you? But
Yeah, I personally hope that they use my money to buy drugs.
I do too. I want them to.
yeah, you specify which one. You say like
I'm like, hey, you have to use this on more heroin.
Hey, don't you fucking dare buy McDonald's with this. You're gonna get some fucking heroin
Don't
that's
you do
laced.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know a guy. I'll take you there. Don't worry.
I actually hope the money.
You're a plant.
The money I gave
For
that
the
guy.
drug dealer, that's good.
Yeah.
What if
You're
you
a plant.
Okay, here's a business model. What if you work with the drug dealer and how would we get money off of that?
A pyramid scheme?
Yeah, but you give them a small amount of money, and while they're collecting throughout the other bit of the day, and then you get a percentage back from the drug dealer for like 5-10%.
Right. And in turn, there's less homeless on the
Yeah.
street because they're dying.
Here's my business card.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you linked my LinkedIn profile here, Brandon.
Yeah,
right?
it's in the
description
description.
again?
Yeah.
It's in the description
Yeah.
twice. Okay, yeah. Just click either of those links. Anyone who's listening.
Yeah, he's
if you wanna get
looking
in touch.
for employment.
Yeah.
I think we should give all the homeless people Adderall and then tell them there's gold under the roads and give them pickaxes.
I had an experience where I got jump scared by a homeless man in Ottawa, our nation's capital, where I was coming out of a restaurant because it was closed, but I went in the front door. You know when they have like double doors sometime for like the air? So there's like a door and then there's a little gap and there's a door. So the first door was open. I went in there and I was just reading the menu that they had posted up. And then when I came out of that door, I stepped out in front of a homeless man who was walking on the street, and he got really spooked, and I felt bad, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry," and he goes, I forget what he said. Anyway, I started walking along my merry way, and he ran ahead, and I didn't know where he went. Anyway, he like tucked into an alley. And then as I was walking by, he jumped out and yelled "boo" and scared the hell.
You want to get back at you?
To get back at me, I believe. Anyway, so that was an interesting. Anyway, I say it like it's playful, but it really scared the hell out of me at the time, and I started running.
So he's gonna stab you in the gut or something.
He was like the boogeyman, literally. So I got boogied by the man.
You got fucking boogie, dude.
So, yeah.
Threw a boogie bomb at you.
Wait, the boogeyman.
Yeah, just like you were saying, your boogies and the.
Oh yeah, okay, bear boogies.
Yeah.
It's just so dumb.
Freddy Fazbear boogies.
Every time I appear on the podcast, we talk about FNAF in some like some
In
way,
some
man. I don't
capacity.
know. I'm not even like the biggest FNAF
No,
guy.
me neither.
But I like Matthew Lillard, the guy who's gonna play like Michael Afton
Shaggy
in the new FNAF movie. Yeah, Shaggy Doo. Man.
Yeah, Shaggy Doo.
What do you guys think of the trailer?
Who gives a shit?
My girlfriend is like super excited to see it.
Is she a fan?
Big time FNAF.
I'm gonna watch it regardless,
but
but
She's a keeper.
yeah, she definitely is, but I don't know about the FNAF.
No, definitely the FNAF. I try to get one of my exes into FNAF, and she fucking beat me with a wiffle ball bat.
Nice.
What?
she beat with an endoskeleton arm.
A wiffle ball. What's a wiffle ball bat? What's that like? Is it hollow?
Yeah, pretty hollow, but it still hurt. It
Got
stings.
hit with a Yowie
Where
powder.
did she hit you? In the animatronic arm? Or no, where did she hit you?
Remember that prosthetic I was telling you about?
Yeah, yeah.
That's why it is there.
Well, then it wouldn't hurt, right?
The reason it's there now.
Holy shit.
Damn, she hits hard.
Okay.
Yeah, but it took the whole thing clean off.
Doink.
Well, damn, man. Never mind. I apologize. Wow.
You know how much I love FNAF, though. I'm a fan of the series. I know we discussed this so much in the past. I'm looking forward to it.
Everyone watch the episode Nick is the
I
Purple
got
Guy to learn more.
Nick is the
That
purple
was
guy.
really-
And Tobuscus is a asshole.
Tobuscus is an asshole.
We first debuted the Kanye Watch segment on that
Kanye
one.
watch.
Yeah, I just gave an update about Kanye West.
Do you want to bring that back?
Yeah, I mean, I still got the tattoo, unfortunately.
Hey man, I mean,
You apologize though, so I think we're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
that's
But yeah, he's not doing well.
poor.
I'll be honest with you, it doesn't seem like he's doing great.
Watch your words. I got the ADL on speed dial.
I think he's just a big yeah, he's got some mental health issues, you know.
Way.
And I mean, what?
Way.
It was one big cheer for mental health issues.
Yeah.
Hip hip and hooray!
Wahoo.
But hey!
But his music still slaps. Still goes really hard.
Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
And I recently purchased Donda Deluxe on vinyl. But
I've
hit all of the records are blank, so you don't really know which one you're putting in.
oh,
Ah.
Because the album cover is all black.
that is an odd choice.
Yeah, that's a bad design choice. Not a fan. But yeah, that's kind of what Kanye is up to. I'm definitely feeling conflicted about him these days.
You know what? Conflicted's
Kanye
better
journey.
than supporting.
We were talking about other rappers too, weren't we?
MF Doom.
Yeah, we can talk about
We
him.
can talk about him.
He would be my
I like
ultimate mourn if I need to pick someone for real.
Fair.
Yeah. A little bit late to that one. though.
Kenny, did you know that MF Doom actually hated hip hop?
Fuck you! Don't do this to me, you son of a bitch.
Last summer, after I got my MF Doom tattoo, every time I would get drunk with Kanan, which is pretty frequent, I would tell the story in the same word for word sentence, not realizing I'm telling him the
Yeah.
same story about MF Doom's career. And it got to the point where it became just a meme.
Joey actually hated hip hop.
So he actually didn't like rap at all, but he figured it was the only thing he was the best at. So yeah, it's just
There's only one beer left.
I've had two since we started.
Is that what you're
I've just had
cracking
the-
open?
Yeah, a little Alpine.
Ah ha
I'm the
ha!
Alpine. I like
Alpine
Wow,
because
it's been years.
I like the color of the box.
Yeah,
That is it.
nice blue.
Alpine is the beer that you think of when you cartoon beer. This is what Hank Hill would drink. You know what I mean? It's got a mountain on it. It's got one word.
doing that when I drink my Strickland propane and propane accessories.
What the fuck is that kid doing? He's tugging his shit too.
So, have you guys watched a lot of that
King
show?
of the Hill?
Yeah.
Not really. I can't really get into it.
I had the honor of having Teletoon Retro as a kid, so I it came on and I'd
Yeah.
watch it. Same with Futurama, The Simpsons. I was I grew up on it because it was on and I watched it.
Okay, I've seen one episode of that, and I've never looked it up. But I just wanted you guys to check if it was a fever dream or not. And I think about it constantly, maybe twice per minute. And it's when it's this. The whole premise of the episode is the lady who used to own, she grew up in the house that they now live in. And she's so just so she stops by and she's like, I just grew up in this house, so I wonder if I could take a look around the house for old time's sake. And Hank's like, sure, go ahead. And she goes in there, and then she has a heart attack and dies in the closet. And they have to figure out how to get her out. And I don't know if that's a dream I had or if it was just an episode, but I think about that all the time.
That sounds like a King of the Hill episode, but I can't confirm or deny it.
But I think that would just be a fun podcast episode if we did that to random houses.
Killed ourselves?
And
Died in one?
oh yeah, I didn't think about that part.
We needing some new co-hosts.
Oh, so that's the season finale. We all fucking die.
But just like if we just went up to houses and we're like, I grew up in this house. Do you mind if I just come through for a little bit and then just like sully the bathroom up or some shit? I don't know.
Just leave them fucking.
I think it'd be funny to do that.
Yeah.
And then just like just one of us go up to the door. And then like he's like, yeah, sure. And then we just all come in with the podcast.
Yes, yeah.
Just in the guy's house.
Exactly, yeah. For old time's sake.
Just set up PC. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, oh, it's just I grew up here.
Just taking a look around.
Just scouting the place, setting up like Yeti mics and shit.
Yeah, the desk was over here when I was here, and you're just slowly scraping it across the vinyl floor. There, that's better.
Yeah, just like home. That's so shit. I didn't realize that I could like not describe, but like memorize like a detail of almost every episode, because this girl I was talking to, I don't read too much into that. I'm talking to someone who is female at the end. She was like,
Jesus, defensive much?
Okay. She was like, yeah, there's an episode of their brains, and I was like, yeah, they talk by glowing, and she's like, yeah. It's like that. I haven't seen this show in like 10 years, but I can I remember that episode because Fry drinks the coffee and everything gets really slow and he like moves really fast.
But she's like, haven't you not watched the show in like 10 years?
Like, yeah, help.
And you go, yeah, isn't that impressive?
Isn't that impressive? Don't you like me now?
Now?
Dead air. What are your Thanksgiving plans?
Oh, yeah. Well, Jacob has a different
He does,
one than all
yes.
of us, huh?
About a month different.
When's Thanksgiving? Is that like...
That's a month away from today.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very, very topical. Thank you, Brandon.
Yeah.
So
I'm actually getting an Xbox One Series, or Xbox One Series S or whatever.
What
so
a terrible name.
Starfield.
Sorry. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it is, absolutely. But just so I can play Starfield.
for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, but I didn't want to answer that one, so
Uncle Jeremy and Aunt May got to come over and watch you play
Ooh.
Starfield.
Yeah.
What can you walk me through Starfield? I've heard the word buzzing around. I don't know what Starfield.
No idea, man.
Okay.
Well,
Based.
it's a new Bethesda game. So like Fallout and Skyrim.
And Doom.
And Doom, yeah. But it's like more akin to like the Fallout and Skyrim.
The Todd Howard.
Series and Todd Howard. And yeah, apparently it's like there's like a bunch of like it's like a massive game, and it's like space exploration and
That
stuff.
sounds fun.
And I really have not gotten much into it because like this is the first main Bethesda game I got like old enough to dive into, kind of like head first, without any like prior knowledge. So I'm excited about that.
Don't you think you should beat the fire giant first?
No, dude, I gave up. I'm done.
What is it?
I uninstalled it.
You uninstalled it?
I'm done.
Oh, come on now.
Oh,
Dude.
You probably had a fucking
I
faith
was
build.
on
Faith
for
build
over a
boy. Faith build boy.
No, dude. I had that one cool looking sword you get from fighting that like someone really early on. I
Like the
remember,
game of
and I
the
just
fucking
dodged
Game of
everything.
Thrones sword.
Like the weird curve one that like it gives you like this.
Oh,
cool,
the
like,
Bloodhound Fang.
Slice forward and then like or slice backwards and
The Bloodhound Fang. That is a good sword.
Yeah, I've just been using that. Yeah, and I've just been playing with that since I picked it up.
I actually just told my friend yesterday, who just now started Elden Ring, that the Bloodhound's Fang is one of the best weapons you can have.
Yeah.
My build.
So I've been using that since I got it.
That's fair. It's a good weapon. Has a good weapon art.
I use zero magic
Good.
at
Good.
all, and I just dodge and I use shields.
I don't use shields either. I had dual twin blades, and I would use a bleed build because I'm a janky fuck. Sorry, Patrick. We can talk about Wordle now.
No. I really so like my my history is like I am a from soft fanatic.
Okay.
So much so that like when I start one, I just plunge hours into it over and over and over again. So like Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, I've like platinumed them all and played them
Really?
countless
Okay.
times, and I've only played through Dark Souls 3 2 or 3 times. So I'm just like, when you get to a point where you're like, man, I need to find like a good point in my life to play. So like I'm still on Sekiro. I'm still waiting for a time to play Sekiro.
Sekiro fucking
Where I'm
whipped
just like
me.
with me like financially and mentally and physically, or Jacob's like down a well. Here, boy, come here. Holla!
But Elden Ring is my first From Software game.
Yeah,
Except I did get Dark Souls 2 for the Xbox 360.
yeah.
Played it for 20 minutes, couldn't figure shit out,
Error.
and I never played
Yeah.
it again.
But man, I'm so excited for when I get the chance to play Elden
It's
Ring.
super
And like,
fun.
so what did you play it on then, Kanan? If you're just getting
Xbox. Oh, I have the
Okay.
Xbox One,
Mm.
but
Yeah.
they're only releasing Starfield on like next gen consoles.
Yeah.
So
So to put that in
But yeah.
PlayStation terms, you have like the PS4, and you're getting
Yeah.
the PS5. Okay, cool.
yes, yeah, basically.
I bought a Series X.
I saw my first one in person the other day,
PS5?
like a PS5, and they are
They're
huge.
fucking massive, right?
They are massive.
I
yeah.
thought like I've only ever seen them online and the like, but they are huge.
And you have to set them
They're
up
really a
right. You
centerpiece.
can't lie them down.
Yeah, weird.
It really is like a fucking vase you gotta like sit down and like dedicate space to. You
Yeah.
can't move it. You can't put things on it or around it.
Yeah, I don't think it looks as nice as the PlayStation 4, in my
No.
honest opinion. But anyway,
I understand what they're going for. It's like, look at the white, slim, sleek fucking mistake in front of you. Look at this financial burden you're looking at.
yeah. Where the
I
Xbox
don't-
is more like a nice box, huh? It's in the
Mhm.
name. Yeah,
It's a nice little prism.
yeah.
I just like it. Like you can set stuff on it if you need to. Like it's just,
Brother, get a shelf.
Bro, what? I didn't see that in the IGN review. I didn't see that as the
it's a selling point on the back
as
of the
one of
box.
the
You can set
categories.
shit on it.
Yeah. PlayStation
like it,
falls
though.
right off. Wow.
yeah, it's all
Yeah.
fucking slanted and weird.
Yeah.
Can't get behind it. That's so silly.
Get
Yeah,
some
like you
things
can
on
like
it.
put shit on it when you're not using it and
Yeah,
clog
well,
up the
fair
fans.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man,
I
if that's
do.
what you spend
I do,
$700
it's true.
on, sure. Okay.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
have to spend $700 on it, so.
Oh,
It's an
truth. My
Xbox.
bad. That's true.
Fucking
That is
PlayStation losers.
I don't use PlayStation.
Yeah.
I build my computer,
Ditto. Yeah.
which
Oh,
I'm looking to
PC
build a new one.
PC guys, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't
I
like
really-
any crass language.
I really want to. Like, I need to get a PC, like an actual PC.
If I build a new one, I can sell you mine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What are you
Financial-
rocking right now? You want a laptop or something?
Yeah, I'm rocking the. I'm
Oh.
rocking the MacBook Pro
Ah.
Yeah.
that I use
Oh.
for school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm rocking with nowadays. I do have my old work computer as like a kind of like a base
Yeah.
that I could build off of, but it's also just costly. Like,
Mm.
Sure. Yeah. Upgrading can sometimes be more costly than just building a new one at that point.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like in terms of like worth and like what you're gonna get out of it. Maybe I just don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, I agree with
I'm
you.
not like a
I agree.
computer nerd, so I don't really know.
I realized after I said it, I'm like, no, none of that's true.
Yeah, I haven't built like the one I have now. I think I built back in like 2017, so it's been a while since I've had to buy any parts or anything.
Yeah.
But
But that's the beauty of it, right?
yeah, no, exactly. It's nice.
Yeah, but I want to run like 4K HD Ultra realistic
Ooh.
180 frame per second. You know, that's what I want.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Nice.
I don't fucking know.
I was gonna say that's
Minecraft.
that's
Okay,
a strange ad.
Yeah.
Yep, all that for Temple Run.
cool. Yeah.
Yep. Actually, I'm more of a Subway Surfers guy personally.
Subway Surfers, dude. Is that the sound he makes?
Yeah, that's when he gets run over by the train. Or Subway station. Subway. Do you
The
guys
train.
eat Subway? I hate Subway now.
You don't like Subway?
I used to like
We'll
it
do
a
a-
lot as a kid, but
We'll do a fast food episode. Don't you worry.
okay, good.
I
Yeah.
would love for an in-person event
Oh yeah.
to like just do like a bunch of food challenges and shit.
Well, me and Patrick were talking like in person episodes would be super fun
hmm
because like we know people with like good cameras we could even use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so.
So if you're ever down, Kanan, we can do that.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't like. I'm
Granted,
free
you're
on
in fucking New
weekends.
Brunswick.
Well, I'm free on weekends now, though.
But I mean, like, to travel all the way here?
Yeah, it's like 3 hours total.
You gotta go? I think we
Okay,
can probably
well-
wrap. We can probably wrap, yeah?
Yeah, we are an
Yeah,
hour
we
and
can
10,
wrap.
so.
Hour
We're an hour 10.
here, so.
If you gotta go right now, we can do the outro. Yeah.
All right. Thank you
Bye, Jacob.
guys for tuning in. Please like and subscribe.
He's gone.
He's gone.
All right.
All right, yeah, so this is episode 1.
Yeah, man. We're working
Whoop,
the kinks out. You know, we'll get a little bit more
Yeah.
natural flow going.
Absolutely.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
This was a good inaugural, though, I think.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so too. You know.
I'm pumped for doing challenges now in person, now that you're mentioning that.
Yeah, man.
That does
That'd
sound-
be really fun.
I've always wanted to do like better live action videos for the longest time.
Yeah,
And I'm
well,
very
even the
glad
ones
that
that you
other
were mentioning there, your ideas and stuff. Like, it's weird how when we're like at school and I'm technically more busy, I'm like better at organizing that stuff. You know, like this podcast
Oh, yeah,
and stuff
me
like
too.
that.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Because you're in an organizing rhythm mood.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing,
Yeah.
and you're not totally.
Yeah,
exactly.
definitely.
So
It's also like I know, like I'm doing things. You know, because like before it's like I don't fucking know what I'm gonna do next week.
Exactly.
Like in the summertime. But now it's like
Yeah.
I know what my schedule is for the next 3.5 months.
Yeah, totally. And like I've always wanted to do more live action videos. They're so fun to edit, and I love doing them. It's just like it's weird to ask people. It's like, do you want to be in the video where we eat spaghetti and we poop out the spaghetti and it's funny? You know?
oh yeah, I do. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll shit some spaghetti.
Let's
If you're
go.
ever down, Kanan, you should
I
let me
also
and
would love
Patrick
to
know, and we
get
can.
like blatantly drunk, like just belligerent. You know.
That could be a St. Patrick's Day episode.
There we go. GoPros.
That's a long way away. We should do that like tomorrow.
What if
Yeah,
we?
you're right.
What if we hook ourselves up with cameras so that we can get the footage? But then,
Get body cams.
yeah, and then I guess this is like a ripoff of The Hangover. But we just like go off, and then we have to like find each other the next morning.
Oh,
and
that'd be
recount.
fun. Yeah.
But we
That
can't.
sounds-
We can't use we can't text each other. We just have to go
You have to
about.
find them? What the
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
alright.
know what I'm imagining, but anyway.
Okay.
You could definitely
great.
just like scatter, you know, like I don't know, get just like drunk like until like 5 a.m.
hmm
And then it's like,
Fuck.
wherever you are now, like let's meet up.
This is exciting. I like ideas for things that are. I love content brain.
hmm
I also think I'd like to get into doing some YouTube stuff. Maybe I don't know. I'm not.
Please.
I don't have a
I love doing
concrete
it.
enough idea for my own stuff yet. I don't know.
Like I'm aware this YouTube thing will only be a hobby for me. I will never make it into a thing, but it's a fun hobby and I like doing it. I like making things that I have control over.
Mm.
But I think we're ready to wrap, gentlemen.
Yeah.
And
Yes
as
or no?
always,
Don't touch that dial, kids.
End it
tune
there.
in next week to see how Brandon gets out of this tricky situation.
Uh-oh, my feet are dangling over sharks and snakes.
hmm
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and there's poison ivy by you somewhere.
Each. I'm getting itchy.
He's itchy.
Say,
And there's-
and Brandon escaped the poisonous.
Probably not. There's a big laser about to bisect me from the head down.
Be sure to tell your mother and father that you need the TV from 4 to 5. Or this isn't on TV.
No, it is. It's probably some fucking.
I'm gonna throw it up on local access.
It's on Tubi. It's probably on Tubi.
Yeah, Tubi.
Buy Apple.
And To be
products.
continued.
Buy
Sorry.
Apple.
Buy Apple products. Buy Subway.
Yeah, Subway.
Not a sponsor, but they could be.
But they
Not a
no.
not a sponsor, but that Montreal beer place you were at. I forget the name.
Oh yes,
True,
yeah,
true.
yeah. Necessary Evil.
Yeah,
Don't forget about that. Yeah, and I love you
Visit-
guys.
brilliant.
I love you
And I
guys,
love you
too.
guys as well.
We're gonna have to
And
cut. This is such a long outro.
it's fine. This is episode 1, and I'm cut. Bye. This is the end.
See ya.